This is yet another episode of the Cyco podcast, and the stakes are becoming higher and higher in this podcast. Guys are fighting to be on this podcast every single week. So now I don't even know who to skip and who to kick out. So this week I decided to have Nyawira and Wanjiru Njiru here.
Hi guys.
They really love being here, so let them not fool you.
Let me just say,
it elevates their brand.
Sorry. Let me just say I really loved your podcast, the one you did on grief.
I didn't know I had such strong friends.
We want to say we appreciate your content also.
Then you don't know us.
I'm happy to be doing life with such strong human beings.
Yeah, man. I mean, that podcast was really life-changing. I was getting DMs. I think I've gotten over 200 to 300 DMs. Are you getting anything, Nyawira? I also put your handle down there.
So thank you. I am so happy that you're doing this when she is here because she never turns. I'll just put her there, never turns. But I think you see the value of time. Imagine she don't have all these followers. Kitambo, if you just did this for me. I just want to appreciate Ben. Courtesy of him, I have gained 1,000+ followers. I have received ridiculous DMs, even some creepy, but hey, they're reaching out nonetheless. Yeah.
Thank you.
I have like a challenge for everyone who's listening or watching this. Why don't we go down to the comment section and force Nyawira to create her own platform? What do you think? Like we're ready.
Just go say what you want Nyawira to start. Is it a podcast? Is it a YouTube channel? Is it a chat?
Yeah.
Is it a
whatever.
Let's not go to the cards because she already has, But that's the thing. Thank you guys for
we
the
love
feedback.
You so much.
And
well done, Ben. Your sub is phew.
That's what I wanted to say, man.
Yeah.
When we were dropping the previous video, we had like 9,000.
Isn't it releasing? Why do you say dropping a video?
Released. When I released, dropping. That's the problem of doing podcasts with Patels. But the thing is, we were at 9.3k subs. After that podcast, we are doing 13.3.
What? And the crowd
YouTube sent me an email. YouTube team sent me an email like, "Wow, you have finally clocked 10,000 subscribers.
How do you feel?
Imagine 10,000 people are watching your stuff. This is great, man."
How did you feel?
10K. 10K.
Yeah.
You see, me, I'm very awkward because I'm the kind of people who I work so hard to get somewhere. Then when I get there, I'm like,
you're like, okay, now what's the next milestone?
What happens?
Yeah.
So in fact, we had a huge fight with Wanjiru this week, and I didn't even tell you, Nyawira, because she
Wanjiru me?
Yeah.
I don't think they could be others.
It's just like the way we're talking. You are like,
no, it's you.
Third party.
Yeah.
And I think something nice really happened, and then Wanjiru told me, and then she expected me to be like, so me was just like, yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very excited.
And that's
Wanjiru was mad.
I'm very excited. I'm very
It's just a thing with me, like I work so hard to get to certain milestones, and when I get them,
isn't that imposter syndrome?
I don't know how to say.
Is it
imposter?
I like this psychology.
Even they don't know where this has come from.
When you're picking out issues with
sorry.
Is that not?
Because I think it's imposter syndrome. I think it's where you achieve and you're like,
I don't deserve it.
Yeah. Did you celebrate?
This is by accident.
No.
He did. He posted ridiculous.
Yeah,
I got to 10,000.
But I feel like it was like a 1 minute kind of celebration.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, I'm so excited. It was just like
celebrate.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
When you got to how many subs did you make it a big? I remember because you made us buy you cake. I can't remember.
Which one was it? 20?
20.
Yeah, it was 20. Yeah.
So we're on the road now to 20k. So if you've not subscried,
please there now.
Either hit the red button. I'm going to make a kiru.
Yeah.
Kiru. And today's video is just very chilled video, very simple. We are almost celebrating our birthdays, all of us. Nyawira is celebrating her birthday on
27th of June.
She's the early bird.
She's the early bird.
Yeah, 27th of June.
8 a.m.
Yeah, 8 a.m. Yeah.
Good job.
And then we go to Ben's birthday, which is like a week later.
It is a week later.
July
4th of July, baby.
Yes.
Freedom. Oh, no.
And then we do my birthday 3 weeks later, 25th of July.
Yeah. So all
but
our...
now because of COVID, we joined one time.
No, please. No, please.
I had such great plans, especially for you.
That's what they said.
No, let's just do Nyawira's birthday, then we'll do your birthday, then we'll do mine.
No,
okay?
I'm just saying.
I'm ready to invest in your birthday.
But I have to say how disappointed I am in this COVID season because I had such big plans for your birthday.
I was so
we were supposed to do Santorini kind of stuff. But we just have to do Santon.
Anyway, please.
So it's not my fault. At least this year, even if I don't do something
that was really good.
this year, even if I don't do something so great, I have so many excuses.
We'll just COVID.
But yes, I mean, the beauty about it's such a coincidence, by the way, that we're all celebrating our birthdays like 3 minutes away from each other.
That's why we're best of friends.
Yeah.
Friends.
And the podcast today is basically what we've been learning from in our 20s, because now we're almost on our way out of 20s.
I don't
Not
think
about it. We have a long
Well, I'm turning
You're the one
28.
who's almost
I'm turning 28.
You're the one that
You're the one
like
who's
this.
moving out.
That's
Like your grandpa.
Maybe we're not young anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. That's
Yeah.
so old, man. I don't know. This is not how I envisioned. But this is actually beautiful. So today we're just gonna be sharing what we've learned in our 20s, what we've picked, the hardships, just to give the guys who are joining the 20s, and even the guys who are in the 20s, and now the guys who are in the 30s can tell us what we need to anticipate.
Yeah, they're probably watching us and they're like,
They're probably watching us and they're just nursing their muscles from the 5 press-ups they did yesterday. Like, oh!
That's why they're acting like
I know.
those 5. Ben,
I run a
going to
kilometer every day, man.
One
in your head.
One.
When
See how many you run?
No, sir.
You run. You don't run.
Last week we did Karura.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Then she don't tell me until you do.
Yeah, we were in the deep part of the forest. We were almost calling an ambulance.
Then the app was like, you have done more than your average, which your average is like 0.3.
Can you remember what the app told you? What you did on Thursday? That app is very
Yeah, I did like 0.2 on Thursday, the previous.
Did you even leave your bed?
He told you? I did like 0.2, whatever. It's COVID season.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so
Grace.
we can get started. I mean, how has the 20s been for you guys so far?
We'll start from the learned psychologist, listener, and the...
How has my 20s been?
Yeah.
how
I
has
just
it-
want
what
to
have you
admit to all
learned,
your subscribers
whatever?
first that I am still well into my 20s and I'm not yet leaving.
You're
I'm
about to
there, I'm still 20, forever young. But I think for me, my 20s has been an interesting one because I think it pushed you to grow up quickly.
Yeah.
But my biggest lessons were, one, your first relationship cannot be your definition of marriage. And that's what I'm screaming to everybody. I don't know why we're laughing.
That was me.
I was so sure my first boyfriend was gonna be
the one.
Yeah, and I wanted to get married young, honestly.
This was at what age did you start dating?
I was 19? 18, 19. Yeah.
Serious.
This year of age.
I wouldn't call it serious because it was like, well, it could be a year plus.
Nowhere now.
Because it's not there now. But hey, yeah, don't envision the end. Also, I think that for me was a big thing because I'm a committer. Like once I'm dating you, I'm so sold into your
After 2
business.
hours,
Yeah, that's you.
now
It's
you're-
over, yeah. And I think that's me, not even just my relationship. But why it was funny was I was so sure this guy, by the way I was sold out. My day I joined his church. I was in that story.
Really?
I was in Kamisa because I had seen the promised land. Hey, but how
Where did you meet?
it?
With
In
this
this
guy? Okay.
In this guy, yeah.
Okay.
The said guy.
Yeah, say gentleman.
Yeah, so that's what happened. So I think lesson number 1, the first guy you marry doesn't have to be your... The first guy you date doesn't have to be your husband.
Can I be
Get
very
married.
honest?
Yeah.
You know me, I grew up in a setting that, when we were in primary and then we were in high school, those guys who would come to preach would say that the person you're dating is the person you're marrying.
In high school?
Yes! I'm telling you, we used to have very staunch guys who would come. Kwani nyinyi mlikuwa mnaletewa kina nani kwani? Pastor Kyoko never made rounds to your church. Sure. How sinful are you guys? So, it's so weird because since like Form 2, every chick I date, I'd always start envisioning
Marriage?
Yeah, and it was so tedious and so boring.
No way,
and
man.
so annoying. So all of them would flop. So
Yeah.
I never used to think that I'd marry so quick because I was really sloppy in these early relationships.
Let's act like it's only them that you are but I just want to say that's like for me that was my biggest lesson. If there's some guys they'll find that person and they'll be with them from 16 till marriage. But I think for me my lesson was the first guy you see, slow down. Just slow down.
How long did it take for you to understand that? Like
this year?
took some time.
We did it.
Oh, we're here now.
Yes.
But we're here now. Hopefully in some 6 years Ben since
Okay,
then. Stop causing both know my age.
I'm sorry.
I think for me, my biggest lesson has been your dreams and your ambitions can evolve. and can change, and it's okay for them to change. Like for me, when I was in my early 20s, I believed I would be in the corporate world. I would work up the ladder in accountancy, in finance, in the whole world. But I think I had to like let go of all those beliefs.
Yeah.
And I'm here now.
Well done, Njiru.
Yeah.
Somehow you'd have been answering us those things for finally returns with me.
No, I worked in an industry or in a company that solidified the fact that I don't want to be in that.
Yeah.
Were you interested at the time to become?
I was like growing up. Yeah, I think even not YouTubers. Oh no, sorry.
Not corporates. But were you interested in the world that you're in now? Like at the time?
I was interested in beauty, not in the business side of it.
So the chicks used to go to the office very mid.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I used to try it. I used to try
on
because I don't know how Ben will take this, but at the time when I was practicing the corporate world, I was in a relationship with somebody who was very into
How's that things that are for you now?
Okay, please relax.
But she didn't give a disclaimer.
No, yeah, just relax. I was in a relationship with somebody who was
right there. Just punch it.
I was in a relationship with somebody who was very into image and clothing.
I thought you said corporate.
No,
that's why she would dress up all the time. Catch up with the story, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, but like it was at the same time. But I think there was one internship that I did that solidified the fact that my heart
is not there.
Yeah, it's not there. Yeah.
But we're happy you discovered that side quick.
Because I'm with you guys, struggling in Nairobi.
But following our dreams.
Following up on payments. To accounts, amepata asthma na hii mambo ya COVID hawezi kuja.
But mimi niko na background on accounts. I know how to do this.
I think for me, one of the interesting things that I've learned is that relationships are very, very important.
In your 20s?
Not relationships like
with girls.
No.
Okay.
No.
Hey.
Hurry, calm down, Wanjiru. Calm down.
Not relationships like in terms of that, but with different people in different sectors of the industry. So at first when I was in my early 20s, I used to get so mad doing stuff for free for people in different spaces. But later on I came to learn that it's okay to do stuff for free if you can leverage on good relationships. Because in future they always come back, especially if you did a good job. So for me, I've learned relationships are very important, and not just also in the specific industry, but with the people you also put close around you. Like now, like this period I've learned, don't put people who don't believe in your dream in your circle. You can't tolerate them. We don't have time for negative energy. We have time for trial and error. But we don't have time for negative energy.
Do you feel like you found your critics? And do you feel like you found your circle?
What was the question?
Do you feel Nyawira? Where's the space for critics? And also, like, do you feel like you found your circle now? Like, is your circle tight knit now? Like, there's no entry, no exit.
Like right now, you need like a COVID certificate.
Yeah, like to the exit,
yellow fever. No, I mean the circle is still open, like to any if you're there and you feel like you want to join my circle, it's still open. It's like it's like
that makes us feel so exclusive.
Yeah,
like wow, what's your value? I'm just in bed. Whatever that taste.
Okay, guys, I have to rephrase that because now the people inside are already jealous and I don't want to have this situation. But right now I have an understanding of my dream and my passion and my vision. So even if you criticize, I'll take the critic part of it. But if you just don't believe in it, I genuinely don't think I have so much time with you. Like I don't understand. Like when we joined, I had so many people tell me how here are the two dreams. First, people would tell me that music doesn't have money, blah 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 blah. There was that. But the other one was when I also, after being a musician, when I tried creating content, a lot of people would tell me you can't do that, you'll kill
the music.
You'll kill the brand.
Or that you're better doing one than the other.
But then also, I think the 20s are just times to try out everything. I think in the 20s I've sold hoodies. Did you ever buy my hoodies by the way, even when we were just friends?
No, but I
This was for Cycles.
Yeah.
I used to feel jealous when they let me just confess.
Did you buy them?
Never. I wasn't in there. Let me tell you, I was a groupie. But I was so
You did not buy them, no?
I did, because they had the sweatshirt with the big C's, you know?
Yeah.
I remember
so,
them.
it's so weird because the first time I met with Nyawira, she was so cold.
That's how I
She's
treat I treat
cold.
the polar
Because
stuff.
it was Cycles and Kele Takatifu, it was TSO. So we get to the venue and Cycles.
That's where you met Nyawira?
Yeah, Cycles is
I
not
can't remember
performing.
a day.
You don't remember?
I can't remember.
I remember everything.
I remember how I met Nyawira.
Crashed.
On my man's
And we are best friends forever.
Oh yeah, do you want to go to that?
No.
Do you want to go to that?
No, we are all best friends now.
How did I met you at Bible
In my
study.
man's bed, yeah.
No, I didn't meet you there because I didn't know who was replying. And I feel that's very creepy that I was texting Ben, sending him memes and she was replying.
I am the one, the way your son don't need it.
That's creepy.
Yeah. But anyway, so what is that? So I mean Nyawira, it was Kele Takatifu, Cycles, but Cycles were not performing. Kele Takatifu is performing. Chick just came and spoke to Kele Takatifu. Hi, Kele Takatifu. So she had this part. She was like, hi, Yomoji, right? What about what about the villagers that you came with? You know. So your food is here. Everything is here, and she just didn't speak to me like she.
I was handling the talent of the day.
But that's Nyawira, very professional and very like.
Thank you.
She knows what she wants.
The lower third here.
How many jobs
Has my contacts.
have you guys done, or in
our 20s.
or how many things have you done in the various industries in your 20s?
Including internships?
Yeah, everything. So kila
As
kitu.
long as you worked.
Cocktail yote. Well, you guys have done so many jobs.
I've done 3 serious jobs. Office jobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a single job title, I'm different. Like maybe Apple will end as a doctor, as a pastor. You have a finance officer.
No. It was different because
Like Niko na neno.
2 were internships, serious internships, and then the other one was
As what? Maybe a book on a title. Like,
no, it was in a big telecom industry, in the telecom industry. I don't know if that's what you call them.
We don't know what you're talking
What
about. So we can't say
Like-
that's what you call them.
Oh, it was telecom industry for sure.
Okay.
And then it was government.
Hey!
hey, stand up.
And then it was a private entity. Yeah. You?
Mine was 3. One was a PR company. At the time, I was interning under admin. Then there was an events company that was Christian based.
Why did you look at them?
Big shout out to my pastor.
Like, yeah, don't forget. And then finally at Motown where I worked.
Oh, yeah.
Until
That's interesting.
wow, Ben, you? Yes, me too.
Yeah, you were not going to slide through
Well,
this.
I might not have been employed, but I've worked in various industries. I've been in music. That's one. I have been. There was a time we used to do ringback tones. Now this is very interesting because
You can't say it's interesting and it's interesting.
they started being popular like in 2016. Those ones for unanipigia simu. So we used to do such things with Kinamoji, and then we go and record them in Masai accent, in Kikuyu accent.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have asked one.
Okay, like which one? Like for Kikuyu. That's like for Kikuyu would come up with some funny stuff like, hello, nikiwa radhi modaishi, kofena wera wakurta.
Hiya! It's your cousin.
Yeah.
I have so many aunties who have made you rich, bro.
No, we never even took them because at that time they were not bringing any money.
Oh.
We were just trying to see if,
But you were ahead of the
They could go
game.
somewhere.
yeah, we were trying to see if they could
You were
go
ahead of the
somewhere.
game.
Then after that we tried getting street DJs to put adverts in between their mixes
Who
because
is we?
it was mostly
Let's
me and
see.
Moji.
Okay.
Me and Moji would go. We were a
Moji and
huge team. Yeah, Moji. Yeah, this composition. It was a beautiful Friday morning.
Stop it!
It was
No, he's like me and me and
me and
so Kikuyu.
Moji and I. So where was I? Like we'd go to DJs. We go to corporates and tell them, by the way, hakuna msee anasikiza radio kwa matri. So there's no one who's gonna listen to your advert if you put it on radio.
Yeah.
But if you put it on this mix,
Yeah.
this
It will
mix is
make
gonna
sense.
go all over.
Yeah.
That was back like in 2013.
What? You guys were in the game ahead.
Yeah, it just didn't work. Then there was a time we tried pitching TV shows.
You were in your early 20s at this point.
Yeah,
You just entered
23.
into your 20s.
23, you are thinking about production at that level.
Yeah. And I remember we had this
I was getting over a breakup.
we had this crazy idea, this crazy TV show of having mathries, like leo tuko na mathri ya umo, then you have like a celeb inside, and then you go around town, and then this celeb also like bebesha's guys in their room. So if Calligraph lives in Kayole, he'll get a mathri from Kayole. If Nyawira, it comes from Nanyuki, Cyco ya Nanyuki, you get. So man, we tried, man, we were failing.
But you give it to the
let them take it, man. Like I can't execute it, just take it and use it.
At 23, you were thinking this event?
We tried, man. The first time, even before Techno. You remember Techno like joined the industry, yeah. Tulikuwa na proposal like 45 pages. At that time, we didn't know about slides. Wow. That corporates don't have time to go
it was like a Word document.
Oh, we started with the history. The history of fonts. Like we should get a whole history of fonts. And then now let's come to Techno. The origin of me. Hey, Maze, we had time, man. I'm so sorry, Techno guys. Maze, so man.
Call us. I would want to know though.
Yeah.
From all of us, because
we
have to give Nyawira like a minute because she has to cry.
He said they did the history of fonts.
Yeah, Nyawira has to cry.
The history of fonts, the evolution from landline, and how now their phone with a camera can reach our audience. But also, these things failing used to actually hurt us, by the way. Because we used to think we have
you have the Tesla idea.
Yeah, so what eventually it would do is that we'd like Elias on the lunch box, the big phone, the subject.
And now we are Techno.
See, now we are Techno.
Oh, wow.
How can Techno get to the client? Here's how. The breakdown. And then at that time they just opened their office at Bishop Gatimu, that GPO, that office. It was still new.
Cardinal Otunga.
Yeah, Cardinal Otunga. Why did I say Bishop Gatimu?
I have no idea. I was like, that's
Cardinal Otunga. And we took our proposal. It was like I think 200 pages. What? And then it had like.
Are you guys serious?
And we took after the marketing man. The marketing man had to block very. And to block very fast.
If you're watching this, for him. He's changed. It's like a 6-point slide. Yeah, right now.
So I tried that. I tried. Also did hoodies. The hoodies one. It would give me like money for upkeep, but
you're running.
But it was never really going anywhere.
You got employed early into your 20s.
That's really funny. Really early.
Really early. I also tried to look for sources of income early in my 20s. But I would like to know, now that we're well into our 20s, and sorry for taking over your podcast.
Yes, take over. Yes, share.
It's the couples podcast. Is like we are all sorry.
What the hell, guys?
You've always been. It's true. We are all running our own entities in our own right.
Look at that. Isn't that good?
How?
So that.
How I would like to know how has that been for all of you, because I know there are many 20s who are watching, and we're in the millennial generation, so employment, if it doesn't serve our soul, we don't want to engage in it. So we are all obsessed with it serving us all. So like So I want to know how has it been for you guys running your entities in your 20s, and you're running and you're trying to figure out your mind space and where you are and all that stuff.
I start then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I also understand the question better. You know what that's Jalewa is doing. Like she lost.
I knew it because you just saying like this all the time.
Really, you don't understand it?
I don't understand the question, but I know.
He understand how he answers.
What Nyawira answers?
He was telling you the whole time. I think for me, and I think maybe you want this to be a lesson point for the guys watching.
Yeah, because I know there are many people in our generation who are kickstarting, even if it's a side hustle, it's not your main source of income.
You know, I think as a millennial, because I am, I think two things. One, I think stay employed for a period of time. I think it's important. You can't learn unless you're in the process of seeing it fail and work for others. And I think that's God's blueprint for order in your life, that you don't have to start with you. And the people I know who started at 16 and now they are running like multi-million companies, bless them, but that doesn't represent maturity. Exactly. At 16.
Form 2, all I wanted was to go to State House girls.
At 16 in other parts of the world. Global content. So first lesson, stay under people.
Yeah.
Work for some time and it's not like I can't tell you the time frame. There are guys who can do it for 6 years, guys who can do it for 10 years, guys who can do it for a week
2 hours
or 2 hours, but also stay under them. But the other thing is, when you get into I think it's what you said earlier, is when you get into a place where you doubt yourself or what you have in your hands or your capability, surround yourself with people who understand that you can do it. I think for me, transitioning from employment into my own thing, I really had many fights, and I think as a personality I'm very fragile. Yeah, like internally and externally, like, will guys understand what I'm doing? What's my unique selling proposition?
Yeah.
Your USP.
Wait,
I said that one.
Thing,
It is. And I have told you. That's why I keep saying about it.
A USP.
Yes, a unique selling proposition.
Yeah, like what's that gonna be? Is it you in your natural space? Is it too soon? You know? Like, I think about what you're saying. You guys are doing skills that are now making a killing. If you followed through at that time, you would have made heaven. Yeah. So don't be scared if you want to step out, but don't be in a hurry to learn. If you can learn lessons from other people who've gone before you by being under them, take it up. So if you're into mentorship, stay. If you are into if you can be employed, be employed. That's my lesson.
What about you?
I think for me, a lot of the work that has been done in my 20s has been internal. In running my own.
20s has been a long yoga session.
Yeah, it's like
Forever meditating.
It's like a lot of having to believe in yourself, having to teach yourself what you're capable of. And it's not something that you learn. Like, I'm still struggling till today with things like imposter syndrome, feeling like if you get a job or if somebody acknowledges the work that you're doing, that they probably have nothing else to do. But
they bumped into
they just bumped into you, just like they're like, look at that poor girl.
Let me support her. Let me
give her a word of
like I still struggle with that up to date. A lot of the work that I've had to do in my 20s when I've had to adjust into not really diving into employment but trying to do my own thing has a lot of self-work that I've had to do. And I don't think I'm there yet, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I think I think just yesterday I was having a conversation with Ben and an opportunity had come up and I was like, I think they picked me because I was like second best or third best. Or I feel like they just had no one else. Yeah, like
anakula nini? Akona token. Stupid kazi.
I think, and I would be honest with you guys who are watching and with you, my friends, that I don't think I've.
Well, let me just tell you right now, you are. Like, your work is amazing. Your YouTube is hot.
Thanks, baby.
Your brand is crazy. I love that.
Thanks, baby.
Is it my turn?
Also, I think you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, you're doing well.
Friends, like, that's why I will not forget you.
When you're at the top, we don't do these things. So we can't
You gotta support you, man. You gotta support you. Your boy, Kamodo. Do you remember that era? Like, Kamodo was like a very psychotic fan of mine. So here's something that I've also learned in the 20s. Is that you have very little control of life. You also have to flow with what comes. And the faster you adjust, the faster you win. Because we have a very fixated way.
Yeah, that's really,
You guys are Nashangamna notebook. Really, I'm perplexed.
It's very powerful.
To fail in our practice.
I think you just need to take life as it comes. If you find yourself at this place, just do it, and just do it to the best of your ability. Because eventually later on it makes sense to why that thing was there. Like, I also don't know why I did political science. I don't know, maybe in future I'll because I actually love that course. And
none of us actually know why you did political.
Yeah, like and he did it for 5 years. It's not even 3, 4. There was like a whole doctorate degree.
Let me not even go there.
These were extra units was for sociology, but political science I used to do really well. Like, Kisiangari was my leg. Like, he even tweets me once in a while. I get tweeted by the prof.
Stop it.
But I mean, just flow with life wherever you are. If you've gotten a job at a hotel or at a gym club or in the bank or at an insurance company or an investment company, there's a reason why you're there. So you have to give it your A1, you have to give it your 100%. And then, in future you'll see where it adds up. So you have no control of life, by the way. You plan.
In your 20s.
Yeah, you just do anything, man.
Perhaps the drift as you go.
And the faster you adapt, the faster you
I really like
survive.
that. I like that.
And even if you think about the prevailing economies, and I think it was
the prevailing economies. At what point are we going to see CNN here?
No, I mean,
I'm on Paul.
it was Ben who was telling me the other day that our 20s have become, I think, the most difficult. Like, we're surviving in a pandemic. Nobody really knows how we're going to make it on the other side. Nobody knows how our entities are going to
Is there another side?
Like, is Jesus coming back Jesus, if you're coming back at this point, this will be a good time.
I don't think he's watching.
No, but
He is watching.
He should be.
He's watching.
Oh my God, Ben.
No,
stop.
but if he's coming back at this point, like, it would be like nobody has absolute control, like what you were saying. It was just
it's funny because I think I had this discussion with somebody and I revere their intellect. But they said something so profound. They said millennials we run and shelter under crisis. If you think about it, our parents, their crisis was colonization. There was no access to what we think we have. And theirs lasted way longer. So I think the thinking that difficulty has come is what is interesting, because I don't think there's any growth if there's no friction. So, and I think God has given us a lot of friction in our millennial days, but also has empowered us. I mean, we're on a podcast. I mean, Ben, if you're being honest, you don't know how many viewers globally are watching. Hopefully not just from Dubai.
I have 2 friends in Russia. Shout out to you, Dimitri.
But the thing is, we're not limited anymore. And I think we are a hybrid, because we are 20.
As of course.
But we really not lived in the millennial life in totality. I'm thinking about somebody who's watching us and he's like 18 now.
That's true.
Hey, that's a difficult list.
It's true, because also, like, you see, like, even the times for our folks, like, even after they graduate, and if you performed well, like, you'd live a good life. Nowadays, my G, you graduate, unaambiwa ingia hapo hivyo kwa ingia Instagram, ama ingia Facebook, ingia Twitter. Jesus Christ,
but you're
so loud.
You're not stuck.
It's true, but you see, like, back in the days, I feel like it was easier to succeed, especially through education. But nowadays, you have to succeed in education, then you succeed in life, then you succeed in a spiritual area, then you have to get you have to get your image correct. You have to. There's just so much happening to guys. And
do you think it's harder to define success for this millennial today? Kitambo, you used to say you graduated, you have a car, you have 1 wife, 3 bedroom house.
It's true, and that's a good thing. And for me, I think that how I define success is just when I'm happy and when I'm content to have done something, whether it's brought in money or not, whether it's opened a new door or not, whether it's taken me on a higher level or not. If I feel like I'm satisfied, if I was pushed to do it, and I feel okay, that's me, man. And I think guys will do it.
Do you know, Ben asked me this question, like how you define success when... Sorry, third wheel again.
Is this very awkward? I've just asked her the same, and her first answer was, Ben asked me.
I'm taking it somewhere. I'm going somewhere with
girlfriend syndrome. Well done, Ben.
No, it's just like...
stamp authority hapo ndani.
He literally asked me this question like the first time we interacted. And I think we shared the same common sense that, like, we shared the same common ground that success for us was that we were both happy in whatever area that we were placed to be in. So even if you had a kinyozi, even if you had whatever business it was, kuza mboga, or you were like a farm supplier, whatever it is, like whatever you were doing, you were genuinely and truly happy and content with what you were doing.
Yeah, and can I ask you a question? And I feel like these success parameters or limitations are put in mostly towards Africans, not towards the West mostly. Because you'll just find a Mzungu who is a billionaire, but the guy lives in a very small house and he has his pigeons and he likes them. I'm like, oh my God, this pigeons give me so much peace.
So happy.
Like, cool. Can you call for me Zuku? Oh, okay.
Zuku. Okay, now
Zuku, of course, because she won't come. But Zuku, my people, Zuku, man.
Stop it.
But you know, like
I love it.
can you call for me Panda? You know, this is Panda. Panda makes me so happy. And I feel like they also find happiness in some of the smallest things. But the pressure now is still left in Africa that, you know, you still have to find happiness in like in a whole unit or in a very big house or in a big car.
Or in a,
you know, the time the whole units were hot.
Or like with
you still have a whole unit.
Because my dad
Strictly like archives.
Why do you think I should find a video for you?
No, or even in things like a marriage and kids, and not to like speak down on people who value such things.
Yeah.
But I would also want to ask you guys a question. I'd like to ask you guys a question. We've grown up and our 20s have been heavily influenced by social media.
Oh, crazy.
I want to know how that has impacted your coming of age to where you are right now.
Please, Ben. You're the one in this
Can I do the honors?
The floor is yours.
I think at first there was a lot of comparison. You know, like you're really checking what other people are doing. But with time, I came to understand that a lot of these things that you see on digital are planned. Guys, the pictures that you see us taking, you know, don't kill yourself because of some of those pictures. Sometimes we plan it as content. You know, we say that this day we're going to put this picture. Yes, there's authenticity to it. But because of
an aesthetic.
Yeah, because of the brand element to it and the fact that that's our office, we kind of sometimes stretch it a bit, and some things are a bit
cleaner than you think.
Yeah, cleaner than you think. So
that's a good
don't kill yourself.
Trying to compare yourself with social media and the perfect relationships, because we only record the good times, you know, when we
even between me and Ben or the three of us.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had any.
Like you're trying to find a way how to fix Nyawira.
I have to include that into this conversation. But I don't think we've ever had a tiff.
Yeah.
But with somebody like you, Ben and I have arguments. You've been witness to. More than she signed up for.
Look upon the nyash.
And of course we won't share that for the sake of. Do you know why we don't share that? I've always struggled with that.
It's because most of the times we're too angry to even hold the camera.
No.
Like surely, like at that time when you're arguing, no one is like, let the camera.
But also the world doesn't pay you to be sad. I don't follow you for sad moments. I want to follow you because I want to feed off happiness for my sadness. Many a times. I think for me, social media, the day I knew this thing has a hold on me was, I think, 2 years ago. 2020? 2 years ago. No, 4 years ago. And
what happened?
4 years ago, I was obsessed with two certain ladies who are so big in the MCing world in Kenya. And in 1 week, I kid you not, these ladies were at like gigs. Pop.
Yeah.
That time you were still emailing an event planner. Hi.
And you wanted to be.
My name is Nyawira. I'm an up and coming MC.
Yeah. So I've done Bible study. I've also led the church service.
And then I remember, shout out to Becky Wikia. I think she's watching wherever she is. And I sent her to her, but I want to start this thing, and she did for me a profile. Yeah. And I mean, I love you completely, and I'm indebted to you forever. But when I see those chicks, I used to be like, guy, this is it. And then I met a bunch of friends, and they make me feel like you're it. You're it. But that it is not converting. So I had to unfollow very many accounts. And I mean, it's awkward now when you have to follow them later in life. Respect yourself. But it gets to you. Because for me, I think the pressure is you feel like a failure. Not necessarily that you're not doing anything, but that nothing is coming your way even to choose from. You know, even I was working for those two guys for, just come in and see our child's birthday. Hey, it was hard. Yeah, so social media for me, that was a painful one. And I think the joy was now, I think, also it messes up with your head. Yeah. Is like, I think when we did our podcast, when every morning you wake up and you're seeing 30 new followers. What do I do now? I mean, my pictures have 1,000 likes, you know. And you're like, guy. You don't know how big that thing is for me. You know, when I get like even at 200, 400, I'm like, oh, this is a good day on it. I was telling Ben when I can only post a picture, it has to be like at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. There are no views. I posted later in the day that picture of he and I.
It was
I was just saying,
massive feedback.
Hey, so thank you so much.
Yeah, and I feel like for me,
You wanna say you're welcome, no?
you're welcome. I just feel like I've gotten to a point in life where I'm very tired of selling fakeness. To be honest, and it's also not working for me. You see, it's just not working for me.
Did you do it?
The fakeness.
Yeah.
Oh, we tried the fakeness. Let me tell you the story. In 2012, because at that time is when we were coming in the industry.
I knew him at 2012. Oh my god.
At that time is when we were coming in the industry. A lot of my fellow artists used a lot of, scandals strategy. It worked for them. Blew up massive.
The drama.
Crazy. We tried it with Kila Emoji and Kelele. It was not working. Guys were not buying it.
Like there was one time. What was the scandal you had?
Like there was one time I was in M3. We were going to Tao. Then it crashed. It crashed at Guru Nanak. Like it hit the pavement, overturned, and then it skidded for like 100 meters.
Yeah.
Do you know when I say like wasi wana scream wanatoka kwa hiyo matri, the first thing I did after stepping down, I called Dambis. Like Dambis mazini may get involved in an accident. I think we need to call Gafla. Washo Ben Cyco has been involved in a tragic accident. No one cared. And I remember when Ringtone was involved in just a slight accident. A lot of guys really bothered, like, oh, are you okay? Are you well?
Please don't tell me you're going to
Me, I had even called some of my influencers on Twitter because I have very close with some of the Twitter influencers. Like, hey bro, muna need kutwiti kitu. Mseme Ben Cyco maze, ame-survive nini. Na muni enjoy. Although, mafala pia walienda kusema, Ben Cyco have been involved in an accident. Unfortunately, he survived. Like, he
survived.
They started making this dark joke.
Yeah.
It's Twitter anyway. But people are just not buying this fakeness thing that I was trying. And we tried for years actually. Like we didn't even have meetings.
Oh thank God I didn't date you. Had we started dating?
We had not started dating.
Thank Jesus.
We were trying to find our opening.
Your footing.
Yeah, but it just wasn't working. Until
you tried.
We went to St. George's for St. George's Girls for some gig. And then the MC didn't show up. And even guys for sound didn't show up. So it was just me and Pastor George and the Kele Takatifu, Rika, and the bunch of artists, and they had to MC. And now on that, since many part off guard, I had to just be very natural and just be authentic the way I was. And so after that, those girls were crazy. Like they would come after, they were like, yo, we really liked you, man. Or like, oh, so the songs, no, you. So
your personality.
The personality. So at that point is when I started realizing, by the way,
there's more.
There's this thing
that's so powerful, Kabeni.
So I stopped. But kama ni kukitafuta kiki tumetafuta, ni venye kiki haikuwa inatupata.
And I think that's testament.
How do you should come back from actually tell them?
My G, I'm not joking. I called Gambit, the first person. I called Clinton, and I was like, bro, mazee nimekuwa in an accident. I think in your time yetu kuna ngoma tunatoa next week. Kwanza tuanze na hii story. But
I think then there's testament for people out there that real
testament or testimony.
It's testament.
Or testament.
Do you need a minute with Cambridge? No, I think it's testament to people that real sells at the end of the day. Like you don't have to hide behind stories and hide behind who you're really not.
Yeah.
That who you are can appeal to people, even if it's 10 people, even if it's one person.
Yeah.
It appeals because I think for you, I think even the battle in our relationship and when I found you and when we were together, we started dating and then you was navigating your industry and the space that you wanted to be in.
Yeah.
The biggest question was, will they accept me for really who I am?
Yeah.
And I think that was a big question for you.
That was for me. And now the disadvantage that I'm seeing with some of my friends who went that route is that
there's a dip.
Fakeness always catches up with you. Like you can't fake forever. You can fake for 5 years, 6, 7, just not forever. The reality eventually catches up with you. And now you have to show people who you really are, and now you can no longer entertain them. So another thing that I've learned in the 20s is just be very real, be very authentic. The people that feel connected to you will come, and there come so many, and now it will be easier for you to do your stuff, because all you have to do is basically just breathe in and out.
And people will love you for breathing in and out.
And people will love you for breathing in and out. So that's it for me.
I think for me, my social media. I think both of you have spoken.
Yeah.
But they haven't heard from the
spoken word.
No, I think for me,
give us a word.
For me, social media, I'm still struggling with it.
You're still in a lot.
I think maybe it's I don't know. I feel like
I like it though.
I'm still beginning of, because a lot of my business is in the social media space. At first, I thought I could handle it, and I think at first I thought I had a grasp on social media, but it's until lately where I feel, or maybe it's because you become more self-aware. I think as I've grown older, I've become more self-aware. I've become more in tune with things that I like, the kind of person that I am.
Yeah.
But I think
I feel like
it's just that sometimes you have to be outside yourself to see what you really do. How many times do I DM you telling you, look, this chick is copying you, look. I mean, the power of an influencer is replication.
But I can ask you a question.
I can see it.
Do you like go through all your comments and actually
imposter syndrome? Of course I don't.
You
don't? I do, but I feel like, oh my god, I
know that feeling.
Yes,
it's you feel like you feel like you don't deserve those comments.
Inferior.
But you actually need to. The day now that started changing for me is when I started going through from the first song, all the comments, because that's somebody.
Even when you were like,
that's somebody who's taken their time to comment, whether it's 25 comments or 2 comments or 3 comments. Listen to those 3 and improve based on those 3. Sometimes you need to also not get high on your own supply, but just be very alert to where you are.
Accept the compliments.
If people are blowing up your social, just accept it and just flow with them, respond to them, have fun, feel whatever they're feeling. That's what Nyawira is saying. You need to see yourself from other people's eyes. Otherwise, if you just keep looking at yourself from your eyes, you might always just have so many of those things. So those guys, the 20s, man.
Therapy for you.
Yeah, psychologist awareness and psychologist boyfriend.
But Ben, that's why he said Cyco.
So guys, am I leaving out anything? The 20s?
How come we didn't have, any of us, we didn't have that wild side for tattoos on our neck over here, a teardrop?
I want to get a tattoo now. Well, this was my idea with a
tattoo. The reason I never got a tattoo was because of the pain.
Me too.
What do you get now?
No, pain. Not unless kama kuna yenye neza meza pili, alafu itokee. Like sasa hii ni pili ya left arm. It's come naturally. But somebody to draw it with needles.
I think for me, I was waiting for my kids. You're about to cry.
So I'm controlling myself.
No, this was my grand idea that I would get kids and then I would tattoo because my idea was 2 kids. I would tattoo my first kid and my second kid. But now I'm like, whatever.
I don't think.
Just do Ben.
Ben Cyco.
Simple Ben is just 3 words. Cyco is just 4. And I can pay for the ink.
Settle down.
I don't think I ever had that phase.
A wild phase.
I really not wild, but the desire for tattooing. Yeah. And I don't think it's wild.
Even
it's
for
just
you
expressive. No, maybe not. I feel like sometimes
matching.
You guys have a turn-up phase?
Yeah. I'm having it now.
For real?
I feel like I'm the disappointed. You really are.
But you see, this is not a turn-up phase. I'm asking that phase where you are clubbing, club hopping.
I feel like that's Corona interfered with.
Would you have been that phase?
But you have only gone to Milan and it was a trace activation. Ulikuwa umeinvitiwa hapo as an influencer.
Na tulikuwa tumeshana yeye.
Milan alipotea. Okay, watu hapa panaitwa VIP. Team trip.
Hapo huwezi panda kile kwenda kama pale. Oh man, good time.
That's where I had in campus, but for just that campus. But you see also in campus, the turn-up phase you're so broke, you guys just use 500 shillings to go to changes. So 200
changes. Remember changes? Born when Ben.
You remember changes?
Changes
see a kitambo hivyo.
Changes is Lenana.
Apa jamu. So I also had that.
You will love.
I also had that, but anyway, it's just
you?
life, I guess.
But I think I just wanted to also find out what's been your biggest mistake in your 20s?
Not trying out as many things.
Don't
as
be
possible.
philosophical.
No, I'm serious. Like I wish I would have been employed when I was like at 21. Because I started being employed when I was 26. But when I was 21, I was such a diehard to the art culture. I was mimi si tafuta kazi mimi msewa art. Unajua hii art lazima itulipe.
Yeah.
But I wish.
And you are a really good employee. I must say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wish I would have been employed at that time so that I learned the ropes.
Yeah.
Some of these mistakes we were doing, like kuandika proposal here 200 pages, I would have just learned from the onset. You don't do things like this.
You'd have learned it on the job.
Yeah. So for me, I had to learn from the mistakes. So by the time I'm joining corporate, I had learned a couple of things, but just from a practical level. Now I'm coming to see how they work on theory.
You sure?
What's your mistake apart from not dating me? Is there any other? Sure.
No, and Nyawira is probably going to kill me because I'm going to sound philosophical. I think I didn't believe in myself. I honestly,
we love you.
I did not. Like, even when I started the channel, I did not believe in it. Till like way later is when I caught on to the dream.
Yeah.
And I always feel guilty. I think there's a tinge bit of regret when it comes to that. You?
That's so interesting.
Stop it!
I like your fans, don't worry. I think for me, my biggest regret in my 20s has been many things actually. One is thinking of myself highly.
Oh, for real?
I'm serious.
We are here thinking only of ourselves.
No, and let me tell you, the context of this conversation
30 marks.
No, it's
30.
Like, yeah,
sorry.
Because I used to think that I can do everything, I can achieve everything, I don't need people, I can do. And then later in your 20s, life slaps you and you realize, I can't do. Slow down, Michelle Obama.
Okay. Pride comes.
I actually believe Nyash can.
No, but
Nyash is one person I believe who can do everything.
That's true because I fix all your messes. And yours too, Ben. Don't know why
Nyash.
But I think that for me was a big problem in my 20s. And you know, by virtue of thinking yourself so highly, you don't do so much.
Yeah.
That's the truth about life. So I don't think I achieved as much as I thought my 20s would have achieved.
A rope with your name on it. Like, come on, how can you think so highly of yourself when you have a
and you don't have a rope with your name at the back?
Nyawira on the outside, inside is Gachugi.
That's really creepy though.
And then your pillows have your image. Like you sleep on yourself.
Ben, that's creepy. That's really
creepy. Are sleeping on me. I don't want to sleep on myself. Anyway, guys.
That was really fun. That's down.
I mean, these are some of the things that we've learned about our 20s. We could have shared more, but you know, time is also like moving really fast. I don't know why time like always moves so fast when you're recording.
Time goes by when you're happy, you're having fun.
Like it's crazy. So I'd want to know also from the guys who are in their 30s, let us know what we need to anticipate. Just post it on the comment section below. If you're
looking forward to marriage.
In your 30s?
No.
Oh.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
That became awkward. So I'm gonna end this podcast for bed. Please don't post
it. And for the guys who are in your 20s, also let us know where you're at. Let's just share. The purpose also of this podcast is just to go through this whole life together as a team.
Yeah.
So let me know in the comment section. Remember to subscribe. And
I have one question before we finish. What is the one thing you guys are looking forward to in your 30s? You're closer to your 30s.
Yeah, we're not there. And I don't know why you keep grouping. Like wealth.
Money. This one money. This one.
Wealth.
Yes.
Ukipumua hivi tu
hivi pesa. Nikitani hivi pesa. Nikilala pesa.
Rafiki pesa. Tulipendana sana.
Nikikasirika pesa, nikifurahi pesa.
You?
In my 30s, maybe setting up a family, growing my business, impacting more people, changing the world.
And the guy just said money, you can't change it.
Making you feel like Pablo.
Yeah.
But you know
also,
what?
I think
Patron for life. That's my
eyes are rolling. But also I think they say when you're at the end of your 20s, it's very hard for you to get new friends. I think mine is just establishing longer lasting relationships with the crazy guys I have in my life now.
We're here for you, baby.
So
I'm stuck with you.
I'm actually valuable, right? Because you don't want to lose me, right?
No, I can't afford to because I can't gain others now. It's late.
None of you are gonna ask me, right?
No, go ahead. You know it's very. You ask us, so I can ask you.
Princess Diana.
She said the queen.
She was like a real pop star.
No, I think for me is just more responsibility. I feel like in my 20s I should have taken up more responsibilities.
That's
all
all
you
you got to give
Yeah, just like looking for no, just more responsibilities. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You, Benny?
What are you? I've said.
What
I'm not even
Money.
joking about it.
Akikuangalia pesa, akijiangalia pesa, akiniangalia pesa.
Let us know. What are you looking forward to if you're in your 20s?
You're in
What are you
your
looking
30s.
forward in your 30s?
If you're in your teens.
20s. If you're in your teens, what are you looking forward to in your 20s? Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's always an awesome time with these two people. Make sure you subscribe. I love you. God bless you guys. Let's have some fun.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Please subscribe to Nyawira's channel.
Oh yeah. Nyawira needs to start a podcast.
My friend.
She is starting soon. Make sure you follow, subscribe.
Podcast channel.
Whatever Nyawira is doing, we're gonna follow.
Support it.
Period.
Bye, friends.